Good Idea is a brain trust your brain can trust. It's a comedy podcast where we find creative, actionable solutions to your real-life problems.
I'm Aidan Kinsella.
I'm Bradley Berklich.
I'm Grayson Pruett.
And this is Good Idea. You got it.
Yay!
You did it. You're the first person who ever did it.
Are you serious?
You did it successfully, and you did it right, and that was the right way to do it.
Wow. I'm so honored. I didn't want to intrude, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it and see what happens.
No,
What's the
great.
worst thing that could happen?
You did it well.
Well, we
Perfect.
could kick you off the show.
I know,
right
that'd be
now.
really
Go.
sad.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you already
So-
posted the picture on Instagram with me. Ooh,
Oh.
at Instagram.
Oh,
Follow,
at
by the
Instagram?
way.
Yeah, you can follow us on Instagram. That's fine. Follow us on at
Grayson's tag is at Instagram. Follow her
No,
there.
it is. I'm actually the creator.
So, I think we're going to start with a little, instead of our normal sort of cold open fun times, we're going to start with a little explanation. If you listen to the intro a little bit, you can hear the excellent waves crashing amongst the piled high sand in the background.
That's right. I've been working on my new a cappella ability to make wave sounds with my mouth
We're at the beach.
while I also talk. At the same time.
Welcome to the beach. It's
very cold.
it's winter.
It's very cold. Well, it's actually not winter yet. It'll be winter in like 5 days.
Okay, it's
We're on
almost
winter
winter. Okay, let's just take a moment. I'm wearing snow boots. Aiden is wearing gym shoes, and Bradley is wearing no other than sandals.
Flip-flops.
My bad. I'm
We're
sorry.
at the beach.
I'm just
It's
not even
also
gonna argue
like
with
35 degrees out.
that. Yeah.
I don't have any nerves there.
You
Okay.
none? You got them
Nope.
removed?
Yeah. Surgical
really?
procedure. So we're
And
here.
you had the nerve
So-
to get those removed?
We're at our, I don't know when this is going up, but this is the second time we've recorded
Oh, it's going up on
on-site.
Tuesday.
Great. Well,
So this will be 3 days later instead of 3 weeks later, which is good.
Nice.
That's great.
So this is the second time we've recorded an on-site.
Is it 2 days? It's 2 days later.
Yeah. We recorded an on-site podcast. So.
And we're going to start having more of those,
Yeah,
actually, because we
it's-
like them and they're fun to do.
They're excellent to do. So we're here back in our, well, this is the first time we've been outside in our weird town. We have,
Oh.
we're
in our
we're-
own town.
Our weird town.
hometown.
At
weird
my
town,
place of work.
where ravens constantly circle,
Oh,
and there's
man.
huge abandoned mansions everywhere.
And it's really spooky.
And it's really spooky all
It's
the
an
time.
extremely ooky, spooky town, which is why this episode is a ghost episode.
No way! You guys tricked me! I'm so glad! Wait, this is so exciting.
This is a ghost hunting episode where we will hunt ghosts from the comfort of our very own metal chairs.
We're
that
we're
we're sitting in.
suspended on a concrete platform on a bluff.
Which may or may not be a
It's a
good
really
thing.
pretty concrete overlook over the beach, which has just like a mound of sand.
Yeah, they store it to
Sort
make
of.
sure it doesn't wash away and freeze during winter, so the erosion doesn't get it, I think.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
it's very cinematic, and
Oh,
because we're an
amazing.
audio medium, you can see all of it.
It's great. As you can see, the beach smells terrific.
No, it actually does.
It actually smells
Yeah,
really
it smells
good.
very
Fresh air.
nice.
It's not
Oh yeah,
salty like in Cape
especially on
Cod.
those toes, Bradley.
Yeah.
Let them air out.
There's that breeze down there.
I hate that. I hate you.
You too. Our fun. Oh my gosh. I feel like this hatred is so great for us.
It does
Don't you
bond
think
us
it's like
very well.
it's our next. We're taking the next step, and I really enjoy it.
It's fun. So, do
So
we wanna-
Grayson, who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Who are you? That's the real question.
Oh, that's shit. All right, let's do a prompt. I can't answer that.
do you want to start off with the first prompt? Or do you
Yeah,
want...
I guess. Kyle sent me a bunch, so I'll just
Who,
start off
Kyle?
with those because
Kyle.
Kyle,
When I always get notifications about.
Okay, so Kyle has this one says sing exclamation point, dear Bradley, please, and then in parentheses, dear Bradley, please knock Aiden out if he actually tries to sing. So I've been kind of called out here. It's not that it's bad, he says, it's just that I use earbuds and don't want to break my eardrums. Thank you. So that was a request. That's not really a prompt I want
That's
to
a
do
request
as much as
for-
it is a request
for the singing?
which he doesn't want us to do. But I think, hold on, let me see if there's any other prompts on
we
here.
could do a short one. What's a short?
Which one, Bradley? Get out the pitch pipe.
I don't have the pitch pipe.
Make one.
Okay.
We're at the beach. Get some sand. Do something.
No, do the note.
Well, we already the shortest one we have is Ding Dong. No, is Heart Call the.
We
what
did
is that called, Carol?
Ding Dong
we did
in
ding.
next week's episode.
We did.
Um,
Let's do an actual prompt. So here, let's see if I can find one. We've got the holiday ones on here still.
Keegan sent some more holiday ones too.
Oh, I think we're kind of out, don't you think?
What? I have some holiday ones right here.
Okay, here let's start off, since this is an Ookie Spooky Ghost episode, despite the fact it's because Christmas and the holiday season especially has always sort of felt a little Ookie Spooky.
Especially in this town.
Especially
in this town.
Where it's
are you
weird
gonna
and
do this
cold.
one?
Yeah, we're gonna do
Oh, man.
it's not that one, but it's
that one?
How to do a murder without really trying.
Ooh.
Okay, so you can't put there has to be 0 effort quotient.
0 effort. So what is the most effective way and least effort expendable way to kill a murder? To kill a
murderer.
Well, maybe we're trying to murder a murderer, so that way we're sort of ethically absolved.
Okay, yeah, sure. I get that.
So now we don't have to try with ethics, which is good.
Yeah. So the least effort.
I don't know. I'd get a bunch of dogs and just go for it.
And
you know?
you'd bite them.
No. yeah, of course. I would definitely be able to tackle.
I get a bunch of
all
dogs.
these murderers.
Nom nom.
So I think the way to go with this really is we start with the old. You guys remember those fun cartoons from back when we were not alive yet?
Yeah,
they were really
Yeah,
good.
totally.
So the classic
Those.
way of death is piano out of a apartment window.
And what's great about that is we don't have to really try because it always happens.
Because it's
with
always
no,
there,
with
yeah.
no causality. It just happens.
What we have,
Perfect.
all we need is a big pair of scissors, essentially, and because of narrative
Wait.
continuity.
Now
and
hold on.
the narrative.
Am I going to have
continuum,
to become a mayor to get the big scissors?
I think you have to steal them.
I think I have to become the mayor, Bradley.
Okay, we
Okay.
can work that out. I can pull some strings.
Okay.
Grayson
that's
knows
good. So
people.
then
I do
don't
know-
have
I
to
do
really
know
try.
people. I do
In
know a
that
lot of
situation,
people.
then I'm not really trying.
Grayson is related to the ex-mayor
Yes.
of our town.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. So I have all my little ins on this ookie spooky,
The Ookie Spooky.
on the ookie spooky town.
It's good. So I think we got big scissors, and because of narrative continuity and what was
Yeah.
the other word I was going to use for it? Narrative imperative? That sounds a little wrong.
That's fun.
But let's go with that. Narrative imperative. Because of the story, there's always going to be a piano. So all you
Right.
need is the big scissors.
Okay.
And that way we've sort of resolved it
Deus
before it
Ex
even
Machina, do
began.
you mean? What do you...
No,
just
How
the
big
scissors
are
one?
these scissors though?
Dude,
Oh, that's an
narrative
excellent-
imperative.
Like as big as like 5 feet, like
no,
really.
like it's about like a foot, maybe a foot and a half, and
That's
and
just
you've got those
shears,
big,
Bradley. That's just like...
big-
That's just
Maybe
big.
he thinks of scissors
That's
differently.
but they're
Aiden.
gold, and they are for kidding.
Very
They're for
insensitive.
cutting that red mayor rope.
Yeah, the Med
Oh,
at the,
okay,
at the
okay,
Red
okay.
Mayor.
At the
Road. I
beginning of
cannot speak
Bridges.
today.
I can see you as the mayor. I
I'd
can
be a
see
great
it.
mayor, I
but then
think.
you'd probably be like ex-mayor in like a matter of days. But it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, next one. How to
I can
stop
see
being.
you as failed mayor.
Okay, here. Our next prompt, which I have just crafted, is how to
Ooh.
not be mayor as fast as possible after being elected mayor.
Okay. Perfect.
Can you resign?
You could. No.
Okay,
No,
shit.
for the purpose of this, you cannot resign.
Die.
die?
Die is pretty good, but how
But
about.
that has to happen with a piano, and someone would have to be out to get you.
What
though.
can you do in the town to make you not mayor? as
Convert
fast as
all the
possible?
stores to a pizza shop, and then just
One big pizza shop.
Can
This
you imagine?
pizza shop would have been great if you would put it in one building, but now I have to go over
No,
there to
it
get
has to be
the toppings,
Mar-
and over here.
Okay, Grayson, I think
order
you,
the
I think
drinks.
you stumbled upon an even better idea, which is every building,
Yeah.
in Market
It should
Square,
be a good
every
idea, it
building
should
is
be a better
one
idea.
enormous pizza shop and factory.
You know, I think that'd be fantastic.
Well, you
if
know,
we just
like-
turn this into a little industrial town, I think
Yes,
we get a
but,
lot
like,
of.
it's an it's
it'd
as
be-
one
it'd be less
industry.
spooky. It would be great. It just
it's
completely turn the town
more for the
around.
heartland, the working man. You know,
Exactly.
Real
Because-
America.
Because the big man,
360 shift.
the big man is out there, and he's
big man.
he's gonna get. He's huge. He's gonna get us. But now we've got the heart, the combines, the cornfields,
Right.
the men who make the factory wheels turn in
And-
this country.
Exactly,
Bradley,
and we can
consider
convert
this.
this beach into, I don't know, a factory where we get cheese.
How about-
I don't know.
maybe
What do you
cheese,
think?
but
What about
also-
a factory
I think it
where we
would
just
look
make
nice.
pollution? There's no.
That is so great. I
That's
am
good.
so in.
Wait, I need to say
I'm
a
the
thing
first
really
to sign
quick.
up, Mr. Mayor.
Can I say a thing really quick?
Yeah.
It's important. So you know the college town, the idea of a college town. We're kind of a college town.
we
sort
have a
of.
college in
We have
us.
a- but we're not really a
not
college
town.
town.
really.
No,
But we
it does
have
not
a
dominate
college
us.
that is our part of our town.
Yeah.
Right.
But you hear about the college town pizza place, right? What about the college pizza town, where it's just one big pizza town?
I mean, everyone would want to come over here.
and you go
I
there,
mean, it would work.
and you go to school to learn how to make pizza in the college
This is
pizza
sort of
town.
the epitome of giving it the old college try, and the old college try is, as we know, eat a lot of bad pizza, drink some beer, and forget.
Yes.
So
Okay.
this
Then
is
we
how
have to
do
get
it.
we have to let's convert that into a beer factory, and we'll every town
So
over we'll just
that-
make it one food supply.
So we're
But
we're gonna,
we create a bunch
no,
of
no, no.
monopolies,
So
right?
Grayson
we have a
did just say
monopoly
the
on
name of the town out loud. So what we're gonna do is
That's
no, it's
acceptable.
okay. Aiden, for the purposes of anonymity and for fun,
oh no.
we bleep it and we make up a new town name for that town. So what do we want to call that?
We've
Schmitzerville.
literally referred to on
Schmitzerville?
the podcast
Schmitzerville.
before.
Schmitzerville?
We've
Schmitzerville.
referred to it on the podcast
We'll
before.
bleep it now.
Is that
It's it's
Or-
Schmitzerville. Yeah.
Schmitzerville.
Schmitzerville.
No, I think it's Schmitzerville.
German.
that's the other town. Smithville and Smithville.
Excellent. So
Yeah.
we've got sort of this giant industrial complex now
Smithville.
in place. Yeah, they make
Perfect.
beer. It does sound a little German, doesn't it?
It
They make
does.
the real German
They
beer.
make real Germans.
They make real
Wow.
Germans.
They just crank them out.
That's the factory
That's
that just
really
turns out
great.
pollution. Am I right?
Oh.
That's okay.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we've converted.
sorry,
our
Leonard.
Town... Oh, I'm sorry, Leonard. Well, we've managed to convert our town into a giant industrial complex along with our
I'm a
sisterville.
fan.
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
I think
can
it'll be
barely
good for the
breathe
town.
The
because
college
the
pizza
smog
town.
is here. There's pizza everywhere.
I know.
That
the
was that
cheese
play
is
we
just
watched
rotting
last night,
kind of too, and it
actually.
Yeah.
smells bad.
It's like Coketown.
It was basically like Coketown
In
in
Charles
hard
Dickens.
times
Wow.
for times like these.
I don't think that's what that
It
is
was
called.
basically what it was.
Hard times for these times.
Oh, right.
And so we've got giant factories churning out smoke and these really big gears everywhere, and there's these pulleys and levers and the downtrodden working man who's attempting to unionize and rebel against the wealthy college pizza elitists.
Yes.
Yes, and then they ship in some elves just for a little
Little kick.
work, little kick, little extra spice.
For a little bit
Spunk.
more
Spunk.
archery skill.
So I think we've reached the end of the line here. I think we've hit the end of the production line.
Okay, so Keegan wants to know. Keegan wants to know about the new ugly sweater. What is the new ugly sweater?
Oh.
Because it is time to make some holiday wardrobe, and you know, I think we have the ugly sweater parties.
I think it's stuff that's just last season.
Oh
Honestly,
my God.
just.
Okay, you're one to talk. Look at what you're wearing.
What do you mean? I'm wearing a great coat. I'm wearing a
So
great under
Under
jacket.
coat.
what does it say on it?
It
What
says-
school?
I don't know. Smithville 2.0.
Smithville 2.0.
Schmitzerville High
Schmitzerville
School.
Pizza Academy.
Pizza Academy. Yes.
In reality, both coincidentally, me and Grayson are both wearing pieces of clothing that say Harvard on them.
I know, especially while we're talking about this. Listen, we are the future of
And-
Smithville.
And it sucks
And-
because I'm not even smart enough to buy clothing that has the word Harvard on it. That's I tried to get some for today. And
you were just denied.
I'm wearing it ironically. I'm not applying, and I'm not getting in.
Me either. So
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a fun time because college's early action ED it came out earlier this week and it
It
comes
did.
out Monday. Yeah,
Monday.
so yeah, I find out about the big bad school Monday. I'm not getting it, but it's okay because I'm prepared for it. I've got a lot of other good liberal arts schools scattered around.
no, Bradley, if
Scattered
you
around.
do get in,
Yeah.
It'll be
what
really
do you
exciting.
win from Jared?
What do I win from Jared?
Who you
No,
will
no, no,
meet
no.
next week.
No, no, I
listeners.
don't win anything from Jared.
Wait, what
If I get in,
if you get in, what does Jared
I
win
think
from you?
Jared gets one all-purpose favor, I think. And if
That's
if-
such a. You gave him too much.
no, but if I don't get in, he gets to go to Christian youth group.
Oh, wait,
Which
that's
he detests
so
the idea of.
great. He would love it.
Yeah,
He would just like get there and be
gravitate
like,
towards it.
I'm going up on stage. I'm singing. I'm gonna sing my
Jared
little
does
heart
really
out.
like Christmas music. It's true.
I would believe it. I would believe
All
it.
right. Well, so the next ugly sweater we discovered last season's fashions, which we
Right.
determined are Harvard clothes. Mine is from 1990. When is yours from?
That is so last season, Bradley.
I don't
very last
know. Maybe it's that old that I don't even know.
How about so Shiloh has a sweater with a reindeer sticking out of it, sort of like alien
hate that
style.
Sweater. I hate that
Ooh,
sweater. It's so loud.
Wait, I love it.
It's really loud.
And it like jingles every time they move.
Because the I say alien, the reindeer is protruding and the bells are strung on the antlers, so every time
Yes.
Shiloh moves, it's
Which is all the time.
And it was,
Shiloh
and it was
moves a
fine
lot.
until we were recording a podcast while they were wearing it.
So that's one alternative. The other thing is, how do you make something that's really really ugly?
An inverted Christmas sweater? Like,
Maybe
I don't know,
inverted
Bradley,
Bradley. Why
clothes.
don't we ask your parents?
Oh,
Aiden, you're
So-
really funny.
Thank you.
I've just realized that. Like, I'm looking at you and I'm like, wow.
Akira!
How are you?
I'm well. Come say hi to our podcast, Akira.
What is this?
We're recording a podcast, Akira.
Okay, cool.
Bye, Akira. Oh,
Our
man.
first of hopefully many visitors.
Oh,
Oh,
that'd be
man.
so great. We have to just be like,
Excuse me,
Hello,
what do
good
you
morning,
think the next
Ookie
ugly
Spooky.
sweater is?
That couple earlier came down, called us millennials, and left. They were nice people.
It was good.
So what is the ugliest sweater?
Not the ugliest sweater. What is the new ugly
The
sweater?
new, okay, so it's a new type
Anything
of
Bradley
fashion.
wears.
How about?
I mean, we just.
But okay, so the principle of the ugly sweater is that it is ugly, but it's hip to wear it. So like, cause it like you can like get in. It's like
Life alert.
ironically. How about Life Alert's good? Let's
But
take
it's
it.
broken
Let's
hip
take
to
it
wear it.
one step further.
oh man.
One of those ankle bracelets.
Can we add a toe ring to it?
Oh, what
Please.
that is, it makes you look like a bad boy.
Yeah, it does. And you're like, I'm not supposed to be out of my house right now.
But I am.
Guess what?
I'm at the office Christmas party.
Here I am with my ankle bracelet,
Oh.
which I got for drinking, and then
Now I was
and then-
fired, and
Well,
I'm not
I'm
supposed to
back.
be
To
at this
gangster.
office Christmas party, but I'm here.
But we're back.
Okay, I think that's good. I think it's the ankle bracelet. Really good. Grayson, do you want to come pick a prompt?
Here, you can search on the phone. We don't have internet here because we're in the wild.
Because we're in the water.
I'm in the water currently.
Bradley, how does that feel on your feet?
It's really cold.
Haha, you've admitted you have nerves there. You've been bamboozled.
That's a good point.
How to properly enjoy being on a toilet?
How do you
I like
properly
that.
enjoy being on the toilet?
Why did you have to pick that? Who was
What do you
That was
mean?
from Kyle.
Kyle, great. So I think that if okay, so I don't want to get into the down and dirty, so I'm going to use statistics and science.
Well, then what you need is a
So,
bidet, because that'll get rid of all the
no,
dirty
okay,
and
okay.
add to the fun you're
I
having.
love
the-
bidets. They're
the-
fantastic.
They're so good.
They're so nice.
You know what we need?
You're
we need
so uncomfortable right
we
now,
need
Bradley.
key games, like in Japanese. You know, urinal games. Grayson, you know those?
Yes, of course I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go to Japan,
Grayson knows about urinals.
she knows what urinals
Of
Of
are.
course
them.
I do.
But she only knows about urinals with urinal games.
Yeah, no, that's the only kind
the
I
only
I go
urinals I
to.
use.
Yeah.
So I think in order to sort of, I think your goal usually 100% of the time when you're sitting on the toilet
Is to have a really good time.
Is
to
not
sitting on a
not to
toilet?
quite have a really good time, but is to free yourself from having to sit on the
Read your
toilet anymore.
crossword.
So the way to properly enjoy the toilet is to make your experience on the toilet as short as possible. So what I propose is
Oh, I don't
enormous
agree.
hands that
I
come out
say-
from the side of the booth and squeeze you really hard.
That would just break you.
No, but like it's
Ow!
directed. It's like and like everything comes out, and you get
What I
thrust out of the
propose-
stall again
what I
immediately.
propose is
so
you
it's like a
take
4-second
laxatives.
plan,
Okay,
Because that would be
that's not
much
bad.
less
like a
dangerous.
jelly donut
My,
you took and crushed.
the
Hey,
point
Bradley,
is,
that would
what
be
are you
less
going to do
dangerous
when
than
the
yours.
hands are, doing that
Laxative.
stuff? What are you going to do? Like
I-
in the meantime, just stare off into
Trying
space.
to
No.
breathe. You've only got like 4 seconds of it.
I mean,
Make
what,
those 4 seconds
what can
count.
you do
Get
when
the
you're on the
urinal
toilet
games.
getting your cheeks squeezed? I don't know.
I don't want to think about this.
Okay, maybe let's
do your
maybe
crossword?
let's.
Can you do your crossword?
Maybe I didn't pick the right
It's
one.
a one crossword.
It's a one-word crossword, and the hint is the word. It's just the word because you only have 4 seconds.
It's like
Oh my
It just says what is Harvard, and then there's
it's
1,
like-
2, 3, 4, 7 lettered spaces,
7 letters.
and it's already written in the first letter for you, and then you know it's Harvard is the answer.
I didn't see the D on it. I'm like that's only 6. Harvard.
Harvard. Have you had the beautiful tea and caviar?
What?
Caviar. I was trying to make a caviar joke, but
Hava.
Do people drink caviar with tea? I don't know.
You know what? They
Tea
could
with
melt it
caviar?
down and just.
We're rich.
Chuck
We
it.
would know.
We would know.
Yeah,
We're rich. We
you
live
know.
here.
Maybe let's make a caviar
The
factory next.
world's richest town.
The world's richest town, and also the world's safest town.
Schmiggelbach.
Our town is pretty safe. I
Schminkenbaum,
like living here.
sure.
People have a couple of complains, but I mean, I moved from
I know, yeah.
a bigger
What are some
city.
of those complaints?
What are my
Oh my
complaints
god,
about
phone! I threw my phone in the pool and it stopped working.
Okay, Carly Rae Jepsen.
I've met that person in real life.
But it's okay. My dad got me 2 new more over the weekend.
Not Carly Rae Jepsen, but the person but the aura Grayson is portraying is who we have to interact with on a daily basis.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with you, by the way.
How do we have to
Yeah,
solve
nothing
that?
wrong at all.
How do we have to solve that?
Oh, I
That's
got a
my
Porsche
question.
for my birthday instead of a
Can we
whatever
Can we
car.
destroy all the nearby car dealerships?
I don't. Okay, so my complaints about living in this town.
I'm using this as a prompt, Bradley.
I know
by the way. Okay.
people are out of touch, so they have
would
these
agree.
big bubbles they all live in. Is the problem?
Okay, so
they're out
can
of
we,
touch
can we get a
with-
really big needle? No, the big scissors from earlier.
The big scissors.
big scissors
Okay,
and go
and then
around
we have to have
popping-
a rope right around the bubble and,
And we-
just you of course being the mayor, you
Yes.
will have the
You
honors,
can
and
pop
then you'll
the
be
bubble.
ex-mayor.
It's
after
like
that.
Stephen King under the dome.
Yes.
Stevie
Wow.
boy.
Could we use now? Could you say everyone's out of touch? Could we glue everyone's hands together?
Can we just make them listen to Hall & Oates all the time?
Wow.
That'd be great. That would put them much back in touch.
In touch.
Could we give everybody weed?
Wheat? I think we do
yeah,
need
wheat.
some wheat.
Wheat.
No, Bradley, weed.
You want some wings?
No, weed. Hold on.
Weed?
ASMR.
You want
I need to
weed?
do
W-E?
I need to do ASMR.
WWE.
Weed.
Is there a D on the end of that?
Weed.
Hey, Aiden, if there's a D on the end of that, we live in a state where that's not legal, so I don't think that's cool. I don't
What
think
state
that's-
do we live in, Bradley?
We live in one of those states.
Which one?
It's
one that
it's-
includes Smithsville in it.
Schminkenhamber.
Schmitzelwiggle. We could be recording from Germany right now.
We
You wouldn't even
could.
know.
I mean,
Who are we really?
hey, at
That's
some
the real
point we will
question.
be recording from Germany.
I think Frankfurt
the
Airport is
Germany
a very
episode.
small stop. I don't think we stay there for very long.
I think that we do. though.
Do you think we stay there long enough to get a
Stay there
recording
long enough
session
to get a
in?
recording session, yeah. In the
With all
airport
those
though,
passerbyers.
so it's a lot of just like over talk. It's like
That's what they sound like. They're all
Yeah.
yodeling constantly.
Exactly.
Speaking of yodeling,
I bought a yodeling CD a couple.
You didn't
Why?
have to. You could have just recorded that guy.
you could have recorded the man.
Dang it!
Okay, so
shoot.
when we
Oh,
were at our
well.
last official day of Madrigals, which is the fun Christmas choir
acapella singing group we
At,
do.
it's Mr.
that we do,
It's Mitch Mitchell High.
Soon
and
it'll be a movie
there
made
was
about
a
it
man.
sometime.
I said hello to him, and he asked what we did, and I said we were singers, and he started yodeling. And this man was maybe 80 years old, and he was in
It
a
was
hospital.
so
We were singing.
cute.
It was
we
really
were
sweet.
singing to hospice patients.
were singing
yeah.
to-
It's a
I mean,
kind
not just
thing we do
hospice
for the
patients. It was
community.
a lot of the people at the hospital,
Yeah, yeah.
including some of the staff there, and I think they really enjoyed it. I had a
Oh,
good
they
time.
totally did.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Met some very sweet people, but this one guy, and I'm not saying this is a bad thing because it really made me really happy because I was super emotional about Mads ending my senior year. It was kind of sad.
I know.
But you know what? This guy, I was like, I had like tears about to come out of my eyes, and I'm like, hello, we sing, and he's like,
It's yodeling.
But-
Like we're in like the middle of a commentary, and the guy's like, "Oh, you sing?" And we're like, "Oh yeah, we sing." Just
it did sound more like
Wait,
what
can we
Bradley's
do a little
doing.
impromptu yodeling session and try
No.
to harmonize? Bradley was conducting us.
Bradley's
if you
a
didn't
great
know.
leader.
He is a fantastic leader.
The best
Madrigal's
leader.
leader.
Magical's leader.
The best
not
leader
of our
award.
country.
I wish.
I'm the best leader in our country
But-
as the mayor of
What were we
Smookenheimen.
talking about?
Yodeling.
Grayson put on gloves.
I didn't put on gloves. I'm getting cold.
It's cold out here.
Okay.
I'm wearing big gloves.
Bradley,
So-
have you picked a prompt yet?
I think I chose one of them, but let's
Go for it.
Do another one. Let me see how many hours we've done.
not a lot of hours. So did we?
I don't think we did that one.
You
And even
don't?
if we did, we won't do it the same way this time.
No, I don't want to do. I think we did.
If we did it, it's not on an episode
Here.
we've released. That's all I know.
Okay, so this one's from Jason, who we haven't heard from in a longer
Jason.
time. Thank you, Jason. You've
Jason
been a
on
good support.
Facebook, thank you.
So his is how to make public transportation
Oh,
better.
I really been wanting to do this one.
So we live in a town where there's not a whole lot of public transportation. We don't have a bus system.
There's a good amount of shuttles.
We have shuttles.
And
from
unmarked vans.
To and from the college, unmarked vans. We have a big train that storms through the town on its way to the big city and back.
I got into one of those unmarked
Very
vans
ooky spooky
once.
train.
Yeah.
I did not come back out for a while.
Yeah, well, you went
Which
to
was
see
really bad.
A play.
I'm not referring to the train.
Oh.
I said the unmarked vans.
Oh.
Oh.
They do patrol our town a little bit, don't they?
They do kind of do that, and I got in one, and then I didn't get back out for a while, and I guess that just goes to show you
Are you
why
allowed to tell us
shouldn't-
what happened?
They said I couldn't.
So you know what's actually is kind of strange. Recently, there's been not recently, but like towards the winter months, there starts to be these sort of convoys of jeeps, these gray jeeps.
They fly in triangle
no,
patterns.
but like
Illuminati
barricaded on
2.0.
each end by the vans that we were talking about. And this is actually true. Like this, like a lot of the stuff we're doing, we make jokes about it, but this is true. Weird stuff happens in this town. So there's
Smithville,
there's
by
the
the way.
Smithville. There's these sort of
There's our neighboring
long
town.
lines of
That's not
jeeps.
this town.
And I did try to follow them once.
Of course you did.
No, I did seriously.
No, I'm
I was
saying
in my
of course you
minivan,
did.
and then I came out the other side on the moon.
No, and literally, I lost them in between. I think we can say roads in between Sheridan and the lake. They disappeared. I'm not
What?
even joking. Like they just like I was like following them. I went around a corner and they must have like they like either double backed or they went down a separate side road and they just were not there anymore. And I was in like this small silver car and it was like kind of conspicuous because it was in the middle of winter and the trees were very transparent. So you
And
could
there was
see.
a big sign that said, "Look at me!" on the, on the
Yeah,
side
I
of your
did bolt
car.
that to my car. But
And your dad was like, "Why?"
why did you do that? But
Now, Bradley, humor me and tell me why you did this.
humor me and tell me why you did this.
I thought it would be fun.
It's a good time,
The
Dad.
bullets to the car.
They literally disappeared. It was very strange, but I mean,
I'm not surprised though.
yeah,
To be
no.
honest.
In this place, no, definitely
It's-
par for the course. Being in between two top secret military bases.
Yeah,
and
I mean, speaking of things disappearing,
What?
just sort of like randomly here. Today, the other thing we were gonna do before we decided to come to the beach was there, and the audio quality wouldn't have been great, but if we can figure out a way to make the audio quality decent, we might do this. There,
Later
when
in
I
the
was
episode.
a kid,
yeah,
I used to go
I
to
think.
this.
Hey, Aiden,
What?
you know what's better than just talking about doing it?
Should we do it?
I think we could do it.
Let's do it.
All right, but real quick, so we'll be back in a little bit. Let's go do it. I'm in flip-flops. It is 35 degrees.
I'm wearing gloves, hat, and
Do you
winter
want to go back
boots.
to your house and change?
No, we're good. It's better, but real quick, what was I going to say? Public transportation. Jason, to answer your good question, we talked about disappearing. Teleportation. We need teleportation booths all over this town. We need
We
little
do.
remote
I mean, we
controls
could-
to go
Well,
to places.
Can they
School,
need
they're
to be
just
all over
pouring
all
out
towns
in the booth.
so we can public transport to other places.
Public-
but here's
To-
public
to the-
transport.
Still
Public transportation.
No.
It's public teleportation.
It's just public transport.
yes.
From the beer town to the pizza town to all of
to
them.
all
It'll
the
be perfect.
to the
Full
wine
circle.
town to those are the three towns. Can I say one thing though? One more thing before we go.
lead.
It is still public transportation, so you do have to stuff yourself in there with a whole bunch
It's
of
like
other
it's a
like
big,
undesirables.
It's a tube, but it's a big tube,
Undesirables.
and there's like 45 of you. in
Kind of
there.
like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, you know, when they get like sucked
It's
up.
exactly like
Yeah.
that. We'll be back in just a few.
Haha.
Okay, so we are back. Make sure it is recording. Okay, that's good. We are in the center of Campus Circle, the college housing my family used to live in when my parents worked at. Well, one of them still works at the college in our town. And I think that's my old chair, and I lived here like probably 7 or 8 years ago, but I think that chair that is in this park is my old chair. That table there that Grayson and Jack, by the way, say hi, we have a new member.
Hi, my name is Jack. My body hurts, my hands are numb, and I can't feel anything.
And also, he's a ginger.
Also
like me.
that, yes.
So yeah, half of our podcast is sort of boring and soulless.
Certainly soulless. Certainly soulless.
Maybe for you, not for me. I mean,
That's fair.
gingers come in all different souls,
All
right?
different sizes of
All-
souls.
Oh,
Soul sizes.
We need the plus-sized ginger soul models for
already-
best
so-
representation.
But Aiden, why are we here?
Why are we here?
We're here because, okay, so when I was last speaking to you only moments ago, I mentioned how there was a place that disappears and reappears. Really? And I don't think it actually disappears and reappears. It's more of like a youthful sort of like imagination thing. But back when I was a kid and I lived here, I was probably 7 or 8 when I first discovered it. There is a ravine circling this circle of houses that actually runs throughout some of the rest of campus. But this is a little cul-de-sac here that is defined by the ravine around it. And down in the ravine, there is an old, broken down bridge. The bridge across the ravine is gone. The supports are still there, and there's still a landing area. And because it's winter and all the leaves have fallen off the trees, it shouldn't be super hard to find. But I always explored for it, in the summer. And I called it Deja Vu Bridge because every time I went there, it was roughly around the same time of night, and I would walk out, and the sky would look exactly the same, like the clouds. I felt like they were in the same position, and I'm sure if I took pictures of it, it wouldn't be the same. But the point is, I only could find it about half the time, and every time I went there, it seemed very mystical and just sort of mysterious to me, and I thought it was really beautiful and fun, and it makes me happy that it's there. And I think I brought 1 or 2 people there, but I don't even know which peoples they were. So these friends of mine...
I think friends. Grayson.
There we go.
I sure would hope. Yes, hello.
Hi, and Bradley.
Brad.
Are going to join me on this trek to find this. Also, sorry if the mic quality is a little worse. We're using a sort of different mic than the one we usually use. And we're going to go find Deja Vu Bridge. That is a really creepy bear on that table that I think we put all our shit in the park. As kids,
like,
we all shared our stuff and it was all here.
When we say park, we mean like playground.
It's like a
It's
playground.
full of abandoned kids.
A circle of dirt.
Well, most of this kid stuff was here when I was like 7. Like, this is 10 years later. This was like our stuff. The people who lived on this in this circle with me and went to the school with me, like we would play here all the time, and this is our stuff that's still here.
Freaky, creepy.
Because the rule of the circle was like if you had toys here and you left them in the circle, they were for everybody.
So do you want to go?
I do want to go.
Let's go.
That's my old little RV toy. Really? Yeah, that green one right there, and that red thing, that was mine. I think that Razor scooter was mine. Well, my family's at least.
And how many years ago was that?
That was I think we moved away in like 2010, so like at least 7 years ago, but it could have been even earlier than that, depending.
So we are now walking into somebody's backyard.
Yeah, essentially.
Well, just like the rules of the playground, it's everyone's backyard.
It is everyone's backyard.
Very true.
They've got a solar-powered tree. I'm not even joking. It's right there.
Well, aren't all trees solar powered? Really?
They are technically, but that one's it has man-made solar panels mounted to it.
Yeah, you're still at 41% battery. I don't know what's up with my phone, but you have called me out for having a bad phone battery a million times.
Maybe it's just you at this point.
It's just me?
Maybe it's just you. Maybe your phone just doesn't like you. It's okay. It's okay.
I think that's reasonable.
I think it is reasonable too.
Your phone is actually a transformer.
Shoot. Man, I got that Transformer app where I threw my phone up in the air to see if it would turn into a plane, and it did not work.
It just fell down and broke.
Okay.
I just stepped in it
No, I avoided all of it.
so much.
Good job, Bradley.
Oh, I thought
checked
you were
both
a
my
dog.
shoes.
The way you jingled when you ran just now, I got very scared.
Down the hatch we go.
I found it.
The bridge?
Yeah.
It is not 5 feet into the ravine, you big liar.
What? If we had entered over there, it would have been.
Well, let
Yeah.
us go fast.
Grayson, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm just got hit in the face with a branch, but you know what?
Bad idea.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, it was a good idea.
Let's compromise.
Okay.
This is better.
It would have been 5 feet into the ravine if we had entered where we were supposed to enter.
There's actually one over there as well. If you, nobody can see this.
bridge, though. That's
What is that?
That's just a landing. I don't know
For
what it is. I
what?
think it's a sewage thing.
Is that why it smells like shit in this ravine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like
For sure.
Okay, let's go to the ledge.
Rude.
We can maybe do that, but I want to go to here first. Does someone else want to take the mic for a little bit, or do you want me to
go
keep
for
holding
it.
it? Bradley will
Here.
take the mic.
Be careful. And Bradley almost died.
I did just almost die, and I have really white shoes on, so it's a good day.
White shoes on. They really can't
This is
jump.
not flip-flops anymore.
It's not, no. This is such a bad idea, like, literally. Just go this way. Okay, and once we're out of this circle,
I say go down through
Yeah,
the ravine.
go down
Have
through
a
the
fun
ravine.
adventure.
What great audio we have. Welcome to.
Down there. Is that your table? That's not my table. Ow, Jesus Christ, that really hurt. You okay, Brad?
Did you get hit?
Yeah. A little bit, yeah. You alright?
I broke a tree.
Well, it's not really a tree. Bradley broke both the tree and my face.
This is. Okay. Grab. Okay. Well, this.
What?
This is a poor idea.
It wasn't my idea. It was sort of my idea, and then you were like, let's actually go there. That was you.
That is a fantastic point.
Smells great.
It does smell really good.
Oh yeah.
Jack, you're falling?
Falling in love.
How do you feel about it?
Falling in love is
Grayson's
great.
really behind.
You know what? I'm sort of liking all these. You guys can be quiet.
Bradley, that is actually a bad idea.
Yeah.
Doing that?
It's not good.
Bradley is standing on a ledge that has about a probably 15-foot drop.
Yeah, but Aiden?
What's up?
We made it.
We did make it, and it's really cool.
It's really steep. So, picture a massive, massive ravine
Yeah.
with pillars sticking out of it. There's a river along the
The
bottom.
pillars are like broken down old concrete, like
can
obelisks almost. It's like they're like obelisks without the point at the top.
There's a small plastic table and a ladybug umbrella in the river.
It's very classy.
We're here.
We are
We're here. Do you
It
want
took
to do
us.
a prompt?
No.
Come on, Jack's here. Let's do a prompt with Jack.
I think we should end the episode here.
You just
At the bridge?
At the bridge.
Bradley, we just found the bridge.
we found
it's
the
the
bridge.
whole
It took
point.
a
It's the
solid. It took
finale.
like 3 seconds.
Yeah, but it was the finale. It's hero's journey, sort of. So that's
It's
like
hero's-
sort of- we should take a picture at some point. Aiden,
We
I
can
take
use
a
my
picture with
phone.
your
Yeah. How has your phone not lost any battery from this?
He has a magic phone.
Puff the magic phone,
Puff the magic phone.
live by the sea, and wallowed in the autumn mist in a place called Apple Store.
Okay, Bradley's gonna take a picture. I think we'll try to put this on the Good Idea Twitter, Instagram.
As
We don't
well
have
as
an
the pic
Instagram.
with
That's not
Grayson.
a thing we have. The Tumblr.
Grayson, would you be okay with your pic going up there?
Of course.
Oh, man.
Always. More exposure, by the way. Follow at gsings_ on Instagram. Thank you.
At G Sings.
Plug.
Man, that's really pretty.
I know, it's like
We don't
me.
capture the full details. Your storage is all full. Of course it is.
That's really awkward. Do you want my phone?
Yeah, I'll take your phone.
Did it not let you take the one picture?
No.
Your phone looks exactly like
you
my
both
phone.
have the rose gold iPhone.
Literally, our friendship
Wow, it's the
goals.
exact same picture. So this is sort of not. This is more not about funny prompts as it is
About friendship.
about friendship and
Wow.
being on this
Do you guys want to
strange
join hands and
Bridge.
sing a
This
song?
strange.
Yeah, let's sing Lord
non-existent
Bless.
concrete
ready?
bridge.
Lord bless, let's get my gloves
Let's do.
on.
We're gonna do Lord Bless.
We're gonna catch on, alright?
I will
You
catch
got it.
on.
All
No
right.
problem.
No, we're not doing.
Jack
Lord.
knows
We're
all the
not
words. We're
singing
doing Lord
right now.
Bless.
Okay, ready?
Jack, can you give us the starting note, please? That's.
Does that work?
Yeah, that's actually fine. Yeah, do it. Do it.
All right.
That'll be fun.
Oh, we're taking a photo. Oops.
Okay. Oh, I just.
That's great.
Ready? Join
Yeah.
us. Ready?
What is this?
Bradley, join us.
No, he's not singing with us. He
Okay.
said no.
The Lord bless you and keep you.
We're not doing this. I don't want.
This song sucks.
No,
Oh,
please. I
goodness.
do not want to do this.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
No.
Bradley wants to do this. He wants to do it.
Here's I'm gonna take my phone.
Mm.
So I think
Bradley took his own property. Damn it.
this is Aiden. I started the episode off.
Yes, you did start.
You gotta end the episode off.
Okay, then I do need the microphone again.
All right. So, can you remember how steep? Well,
I can remember it.
What's the best?
Oh yeah,
idea
we need to do.
episode?
Okay, this will be our fun closeout. That was a really beautiful end of the episode, guys. Thank you for indulging.
Very,
the
very
beautiful song.
dramatic.
No
God
problem.
bless you
No
and keep
problem.
you. We
So,
did all
Jack,
the wrong
let's
notes.
go, Jack. What was your favorite idea of the episode?
My favorite idea was coming here. It was a good one.
It was a good one.
It was a good
Only
one.
you were involved.
The only one I was involved in.
You know what? We will have Jack back on, by the way, for a more traditional episode, for sure.
Would
in
love
the
to do
future.
For sure.
Probably the near future.
Grayson, what was your favorite idea of the episode?
My favorite idea. Probably the pizza town. I think it generate a lot of revenue for our town. And I think, the kids would learn how to make pizzas the right way and not just buy them in the frozen aisle.
Pizza
you know?
College.
At Pizza
Pizza
College,
College.
Pizza Academy. And I think here, exploring the spookiness of our town, the ooky spookiness of the Smiddle Vale. Very sure of the name, by the way.
Aiden, you?
It'd be great.
My favorite idea of the episode.
You sound like you're dying.
Is the accent on fool or fighters? And of course, we all know how Christopher Walken talks. And we said, the accent's on fighters, actually. That's what I thought. Ladies and gentlemen, the Foo Fighters.
It's a very loud Christopher Walken impression.
Got it.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, best idea of the episode. I don't know, what did we talk about in this episode? I don't even know what we did. I think the college pizza town is really funny.
College pizza town is good.
I think that I need to say it so the audio isn't bad. I think the college pizza town is really funny.
All right, and my best idea of the episode? The things you can't see because you're listening.
Which is most of the
Most
things.
No, that is a
That
good
is
idea.
a 1, 2, 3. Good idea!
We're so loud. We're in someone's backyard.
No, we're not. This is college
We're
property.
on someone's broken bridge that they don't own, and also doesn't exist.
So, then,
Can I do housekeeping?
yeah, let's do housekeeping.
Okay, so here's the deal. First of all, thank you so much for listening. We thoroughly appreciate it. I don't know if that's a way you can appreciate something, but we do. We have social media accounts. Follow us on Twitter at Good Idea Cast, please. Follow us on Facebook. Good Idea Podcast is the group that we have, and it's fun because you can send us prompts there and on Twitter. Our Tumblr is also at Good Idea Cast. What else do we have? What is it?
Gmail.
There is a Gmail, goodideapodcast@gmail.com, where you can also send us prompts. You can send us just sort of your thoughts, feelings. You want to talk? We can talk. That's fine. We can do that. You can. What else can you do?
That's it.
You can look at our Gmail. That way, if you just look at our Gmail's name, is something you can do with our Gmail. You can type it out and just look at it. That's good. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. We need prompts. We need more of them. So please send them to us. I don't usually put out a call for prompts, so if you ever just get the urge to send us prompts, you can send us prompts on any of those areas. I try to put out calls occasionally, and I will continue to try to do that. It would be super great. This episode's going to go out at like 1 a.m. on Tuesday, as it usually does. Bradley and I are recording a very special episode on Tuesday that I'm very excited for. So if you could send us prompts for that, just sort of like as soon as you listen to this, if it is Tuesday, that would be really good because I think it would be helpful to have a good amount of them. Thank you.
No problem.
What's so funny, Grayson?
Nothing. I find a lot of things funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
talk.
I think. Good talk.
That was a good idea. Thanks for playing. We're done here.